Between mass-produced synthetic sports balls and smart balls that track everything from speed, spin to distance, there's a company that's carved a nice niche for itself. The American Marketing Association New York came out to Glen Rock, New Jersey to talk to Paul Cunningham, the CEO and founder of Leatherhead Sports. They make sports balls the old-fashioned way, hand-sewn in real leather.
We stand for craftsmanship and an appreciation for beautiful leather. Largely what we want to do is decommodify what a sports ball is. And we want people to consider sort of the sculptural form of a sports ball. And, by using beautiful leathers, exotic leathers, different leathers, it gives people a different sense of what is possible. I had started the business as a home hobby in around 2006. I was working in a corporate job. The hobby was making a vintage style baseball. It was almost like a branding experiment to see if I could take this design that I already had, a ball that I was making with great competence. It was a beautiful ball. It was well made. The craftsmanship was great. And just use that to see if I could brand it, see if I could create a market for it. So that was the genesis of the brand. And very quickly I realized that there was a market. Anytime you're starting a new business, the first thing you want is attention. You want people to see what you're doing. With the Leatherhead brand, storytelling is very important. I was making sure that I was taking good photography, showcasing the product in the best possible light. I was also very conscious of the writing, telling the story. Initially, I got so much success with these very influential bloggers, and because they were so widely read and so influential, that led to a lot of other media opportunities. But I think my point is you should always really be aware of what the media landscape is in your, in your time. The first 10 years really was, to a large extent, was about product development. Trying to figure out who our customers were, but we were also developing the products. We were learning how to make things. We were learning about our sourcing. In 10 years, we've developed a very wide array of products. We've got a very solid product line. We started off with a single baseball, and now we make a ball for virtually every sport. Now that the product line is pretty much buttoned down, we're trying to expand our presence. Our B2B presence is very important. We want to make sure that businesses recognize that what we do can really help them bolster their brand. Corporate gifts, that sort of thing, or awards. Another element of what we're doing is Amazon. We're in addition to our own website, we also have an Amazon presence. And the Amazon presence is something that takes a lot of effort. Amazon is a very powerful entity. Over the last 10 years of trying to stay relevant, the one thing that I keep coming back to is, number one, you have to stay in front of people. It's a daily effort. You always have to be present. Another thing is that we're a niche business. So people aren't necessarily looking for what we do. So that's another reason why you always have to be relevant and present. What I have also found that's most important for a business of my size is being organic. I don't have the budget to buy all kinds of ads. I don't have the budget to do focus groups and targeting and all kinds of demographic studies. We have to be conscious of social media, but we have to be present there in a very organic way, a very authentic way. The organic approach for us is most effective. We have a very authentic product, and we feel that's the best way to resonate with people.
With so much in sports being about big brands and big money, it's nice to see a brand succeed that focuses on craftsmanship and artisanal excellence. And that's brilliance in marketing.